G'day guys and welcome back to AdosTheGreat YouTube channel. So guys, in today's video I will be reviewing the round 10 tips, so magic round tips, and then I'll be giving you my tips for round 11. So starting things off, I backed the Raiders in this one. Look, I had no confidence in this tip. I thought that it was pretty likely that the Raiders should win, but Bulldogs gave them a run for their money. So shout out to them. A good win for the Raiders, though. I was going to say that puts them into the top 8, but it doesn't. They dropped out due to the Titans win. Broncos and Manly. I took the Broncos in this one. I feel like it's so unfair that Manly have to play this at Suncorp. Like this should be a Broncos home game. I think that's really disrespectful, but it is what it is. I backed the Broncos. They won. That's all that matters, right? I took the Panthers to beat the Warriors. I was hoping the Warriors would get the win though, but still happy. I started off 3 from 3. Was very very proud of that. Next up, I took the Sharkies to beat the Finns. Man, I just keep underestimating this Dolphins team. And I'll put my hand up and be the first one to say it. I keep underestimating this Dolphins team. Shout out to the Dolphins. Very good win there. I'm happy to admit when I'm wrong. I took my Rabbitohs to beat the Storm. So many people told me that I shouldn't have taken them. Obviously, I'm going to back my boys. I back them every week. I have not tipped against them once this year, and I probably won't, to be honest. Good win for the Rabbitohs. Very proud of them for this effort. Storm looked very disappointing, but the Rabbitohs, we're humming at the moment, and I'm so proud of the boys. Took the Tigers to beat the Dragons. Great win for the Tigers. Look, it was a bit of a, as they'd say on punters and dribblers, a bit of a poo slinger this one, but the West Tigers got the job done, so that is awesome there. I took the bloody Roosters to beat the Cowboys. Now, as a Rabbitohs fan, I love it when the Roosters lose, but man, I was not expecting this. Roosters got pumped by the Cowboys. Cowboys were in control of this game from the get-go. Really good win for the Cowboys. They're very well deserved. And then I originally tipped the Eels in my tipping video. I changed it last minute. Because I had confidence in the Titans winning this one. Good win for the Titans there. Man, honestly, they deserve it. They've been playing good footy. They've had an unlucky start to the season with injuries to Jermaine Jolliffe. AJ Brimson's been out injured. You've got Sam Verrills out injured. You've got Bowie Fermor gone for the season. So really good win there for the Titans. I think they're playing some really good footy. And when they get closer to full strength, man, it's going to be crazy what they can do. Round 11 tips. Let's go. So Broncos and Storm should be a really good game. Storm have won. Their head-to-head is pretty good over the Broncos, as you can see here, 38-13. Both sides have won 3 of their last 5, so pretty close there. I see a lot of the user tips are swaying towards the Broncos. I am going to tip Storm in this one, though. I think it's crazy that 64% are tipping the Broncos. I understand Broncos are playing good footy at the moment, but in Melbourne, I think Storm should win this one, and I do think that they will win a 1-12 margin there. All right, Bulldogs and Warriors. I'm tipping the Warriors. They should get the job done there. Most people are tipping the Warriors, and it's head-to-head. It's 50% each. But the Warriors, I believe, have won their last 3 games against the Bulldogs, so I am expecting Warriors win this one. All right, Panthers and Roosters. At home, I think Panthers win this one comfortably. Pretty close in the head-to-head, but when you look at it, the Panthers' form at the moment is slightly better than the Roosters. Roosters, I don't see them beating the Panthers in this one. I am tipping Panthers 1-12. Bunnies and Tigers, my first 13 plus of the round. Rabbitohs should win this one and win it well. We've won our last 5 games. Oh, crikey. Very good stuff there from the Rabbitohs. But the Tigers are a team that could beat us. If there's a team in the NRL that I'm nervous to play, it's the bloody Tigers. Because it doesn't matter how good we're going, we always seem to stuff it up against the Tigers. But I am confident we get the job done here. We're playing some of the best football I've seen in years, and we should get the job done here. Cowboys and Dragons. Look, I'm tipping the Cowboys here. I think they win this one by 3 tries. I reckon it'll be a comfortable win there for the Cowboys. So I'm tipping them 13 plus. Raiders and Eels. Mitch Moses is ruled out. He's out for 11 days due to failing the HIA protocols. I'm tipping the Raiders in this one. I think they get the job done there. Most people are tipping the Raiders, and they do have a slight advantage in the head-to-head. All right, next up, Knights and the Titans. I reckon a lot of people will be tipping the Knights because realistically, most teams off a bye play really well. The Knights, it's hard to say how they're going to go because we've seen them play some of the worst football this year, and we've seen them play some elite football this year. Yeah, I'm not too sure what's going to happen in this one, but I do think the Titans win. So what's the okay? So user tips 67% are going the Titans. Look, I do agree. I do think the Titans win this one. Realistically, I think Titans are a top 8 side this year. I really do. And I think they're going to take it to a lot of the top 8 teams. They're playing good footy at the moment, especially with other players out. I think Titans win this one. I don't think it'll be a 13-plus margin, but I do think they'll get a comfortable win. Finally, we got Sharks against Manly. This one is at Brookvale. I'm expecting, 81% tipping the Sharks. That's crazy. I'm tipping Manly in this one, to be honest. I am tipping Manly. I think they'll get the job done at home. I really do. The Sharks were disappointing last week and could be very, very. You know, they might want to get the job done here, but I do think Manly win. I really do. So that is my upset of the week: is Manly over Cronulla. Other than that, I don't think I've got any more upsets. Well, this one you could technically consider an upset because of the fan votes. But yeah, look, I think Manly win this one. I'm not confident in it, but I reckon they will. All right, so they are my tips for the week. Let's go over them 1 to 12. Storm 1 to 12 over the Broncos. Warriors over the Bulldogs 1 to 12. Panthers over the Roosters 1 to 12, but could get ugly if last week's Roosters effort came out. Rabbitohs to head to the top of the table with a good win over the Tigers, 13 plus. Cowboys 13 plus over the Dragons. Raiders 1 to 12 over the Eels. Titans 1 to 12 over the Knights. And Manly 1 to 12 over the Sharks. Let me know who you're tipping down below in the comments. Did you enjoy Magic Round, guys? Also, let me know that it was good seeing some of you guys out there. Really appreciated the guys that came up and said hello to me. Got a couple of photos with some of you guys, so that really humbles me. So thank you so much for coming over. Really appreciate it. But that is going to wrap it up from me, though, guys. Thank you all so much once again. And as always, my friends, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.